This is tripping. Why does it say 63 hours and 34 minutes? And it's seconds running. I have not been on live for 63 hours. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but let me check. Yeah, I took off my little hair tie because there was like a piece that was just like right there. So let me just tie up my hair. Good morning, you guys. Um, Happy Easter. Who's in here? Why does it look? This YouTube is tripping right now. Hold on, y'all. It just cut off by itself, and then now I tried to get back on it. Okay, I see it now. Why does it say it says 63 hours? 63 hours I have not been on. Okay. Stay on. I don't forget to hit the like button for me. This shit is tripping. I swear to God. Like, I literally was just taking off my hair tie because it was like kind of just off. Like, my hair has been up. It's just, it was so messy. Like, I was late this morning. I was like, good morning, Mr. Boston. Thank you. I don't know why it says 63 hours, but yeah, this is how it was looking like. Exactly how it was looking like this morning. I came in here, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, I don't even care if the residents even look at me like that. Because, no, I have to keep my hair up. Keep my hair down? You want to see my hair down? If I have my hair down, it'll look like this. Y'all want to see me with my poofy ass hair? Where's my poofy ass hair right here? I look like that singer, huh? About that land life. No, I gotta put the I gotta put the I gotta put the hair up, you guys. I'm sorry. You know, I just feel like my days at work is just like it's not like, I know that you guys probably think like, oh, she follows the rules and all this shit. Hell no, I don't. First of all, we supposed to wear a hairnet. Y'all, this tripping. It keeps fucking buffering, you guys. Some people's messing with my live. I know what's happening before I even got on live. It says 63 hours and 34 minutes. I have not been on for 63 hours and 30. Something wrong with this YouTube. It's kind of tripping. Um, First of all, I tried to go live and it was buffering for like at least 3 minutes straight. And then it just automatically cut me off. And then I was like, okay, well, let me check the Wi-Fi. And it was not the Wi-Fi. And then I came back on and then I was like, well, pressing the plus sign. And then it says, do you want to abandon your stream? I said, no. I said, cancel. And then it went back to saying, okay, well, do you want to go to your previous, like, I don't know what the hell. And I was like, yeah. And then it brought me back to this shit, but it still says 63 hours. Dude, I need to eat. This stupid ass live is tripping. Or this YouTube is like on a freeze, whatever the hell. Yeah, about that land life. I just got monetized on the 29th. Well, actually, on April 2nd is really when I finished all of the completion of everything. I think there's only one more that I probably have to complete. And that's the well, it's just a verification. Like, once your threshold gets to 100, then that's when they notify you that they'll send you your PIN number through the mail. It'll take 2 weeks for you to get the PIN number, and then that's when you start getting your earnings from the 21st to the 26th. But yeah, you guys notice that I do have the gifting there. I have the gifting and the super chats. Yay! It only took 48 hours, but there's only one more thing, and that's the PIN number. That's only, they'll only send that when you reach the threshold of $100, and that's only just for from super chat and like say memberships and all that stuff. I really need to get on my computer desktop to see if I need to go further with trying to, like, because monetizing your video, I think that's when you get your ad, I mean your watch page ads and your all that other stuff. What's up, Big Chief? Big Chief, salute to Big Chief. Yep, and he is a a percolator. He perking that badge, okay? I mean, not the badge. I mean the God damn it. It's a membership badge. That's what it is. Yeah. The sun. Oh man, it's gonna be 85 today. The same old, same old. Very warm out here. Juicy later. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to call you a juicy later, because then baby, that's what's gonna be my next membership badge name. It's a juicy later, goddamn. But yeah, there goes some of my little emojis. I didn't, like yesterday, I didn't do nothing but just stay on Miss Peacock. Salute to Miss Peacock if you hear this a little bit later or whatever. And I was all up on her shorts, you know, having to just, you know, give her the algorithm and stuff like that, you know, help her, support her, get back on that shit, because I know that she, you know, she's kind of like seeking through what she was just mentioning about. And yeah, I'm there, you know what I'm saying? Because just like I was saying yesterday, y'all don't forget to like my page. Okay, Meva sir. And see, to treat me like I am John David Corey Jr. I don't know who you're talking about, Meva, but can I please eat? Later, I'm gonna go back live, and I'm going to do some sinigang pork belly, a Filipino recipe that has taro. Well, like, it's almost like a taro, but it's like a gabi. Gabi. It's like a taro, like a potato. Tastes like a potato, but even better than a potato. With green beans, tomato, onions, and pork belly with tamarindo. It's a tamarind, so it's like a tamarind soup. You can make it with like shrimp, prawns, red snapper fish, milkfish. That's what I wanted to say. Some of the southern people, they call it, or even an English term, milkfish, and in our language we call it bangos, Bangus. It almost sounds like bang. Please don't type. Oh god. Yeah, but y'all hit me up with some of them emojis that I put. I'm gonna put more, but yesterday, yeah, I got off at 2, and I was just sticking through, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, giving my love out there for the peoples that do give the solid type, you know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna peep that out throughout this. For real, even though I do different content, A lot of the old ones will make fake pages so they can get at me to make me mad, so then I can go back to hating on who was around me that I don't mess with no more, or you know, just relationship type, or even like who they were kind of not liking, and I have to come back to that. I don't like that back and forth shit, just like how I was mentioning, you know what I'm saying? So um yeah, everybody should be winning, you know, not like putting each other to where it's like, okay, well, what if I do, you know, just a little something on somebody else's page? Will that make that person mad? No, it's like you do whatever you want to do. But um not to try to start something is kind of like what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that picture of me in the back, that's that Pocahontas hair. You know how Pocahontas be having her hair out like that, all long and shit. Yeah, but I need to kind of, I was just like, that was just a couple months ago, so I really need to really go into my collections on my Google Photos and just air all my photos, just every single one. I need to really peep out, because you know the lotus flower and the koi fish. So that's a koi fish. Koi fishes are lucky fishes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. You know, just when I said another way in the bay, another way in the bay means just still trying to earn, you know, another way where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And that's through this YouTube. Uh, these people over here, they earn money from what they work. I'm trying to do two things at once, and that's in any type of way that I can. And that's more of me trying to, you know, not do too much at the job, because I know that they got eyes and shit like that. But the server, the Filipino boy, he didn't come today, so I don't know what's going on with that. But it's only me and the Filipino lady and the Mexican lady chef. Oh, happy Easter, Tanya. Hey, Miss Peacock. Growing my little flowers, if you know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting some fruit and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Put more. Excuse me. Yeah, it is Easter. But they didn't really celebrate lunch. Like, breakfast is breakfast. We'll have lunch in a little bit. So, oh Lord, please do not come here. Uh, no. Mamba mentality. I remember Mamba. Yeah, I remember your name. Okay. Well, welcome. I got monetized 2 days ago. Actually, on the watch time hours grew from the 29th. That's when it really touched down for me to say congratulations. You've your page, something got, you know, is that like monetization and all that shit. Okay, and it says get started or some shit, you know. And from there, yeah. So it's still, this is like the third day. So yeah. I got a snickerdoodle. The lady front desk, she made this. It's a snickerdoodle. She made this and she gives it to all the residents. She made it from the house. And I'm addicted to these. So I don't know what the hell she put on it, but she put some type of cinnamon and all that stuff. You know me when it comes to Cinnabon. Okay, Big Chief. I mean, Miss Peacock, I know you showed that big ass Cinnabon yesterday. Okay? So, don't remind me. Because I'm like, I'm trying to find out a way how I'm going to get that damn Cinnabon and bring it to the house. I ain't got no damn car. So I ain't gonna order it. And the thing about that is that when you order like off of Uber Eats or like DoorDash, they're you don't know if them people inside the car will be touching that food. Okay, they might just be like putting their finger and put it like in between the cinnamon and put their finger in there and be like, let me taste it, and I wouldn't even know because it got that little swirl in the middle. Like, oh hell no, I don't even want to think about it. But I don't do DoorDash. I don't do Uber Eats. When it comes to like, say like a round table pizza, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's about it. Or like some garlic parmesan twist. I got some French toast, raisin bread. Mama mentality. I don't think it's not in the box that has it as Cinnabon. They little just flap over box, cardboard box, and not unless you buying a lot. They don't really like shit like with wrapping paper, like saran wrapping all this shit. Hell no, they put a damn box. You like pigs, bro? You a waste of time. Get out of here, Brian. For real. Mm. But yeah, that's my bad. That's my membership badge. My monthly. Damn. Mm-mm. Let me put this right here. Yeah, but see, mm-hmm. I guess when they say, you gotta spend money just to get, you know, a little bit further, it's kind of true. But as far as me with my mentality to try to, just like ignore a ladybug. Oh, what is that? Ignore just I don't waste time. If I do 10 minutes on here, that's just what it is. But I really don't do that. Why? Because I try to engage, but I don't do it for periods of hours and the whole day. 15 hours, 10 hours, whatever, how many hours it gives throughout the. I think vertical live probably goes on for more than 24 hours, but I don't know. I don't do that shit. Mm-hmm. At least an hour, 30 minutes, an hour, and so forth. I think the most I did was 10 hours. I reached 1,000 views, and that was just me going to sleep. I came from, I was driving back home from the nursing home, nursing and rehabilitation in Pleasanton. And went inside the house, I went to bed, changed my clothes, went to bed. You can't really see nothing. All you see is just a dim light that was just from my lamp. And then I put like a shirt or a towel over it. So all you do see me is just me in my bed with the cover on. I left it on for 10 hours. I got 1.1 thousand views on that. That was the first time I ever hit a thousand views on something where nobody's seeing you. It was only the first like 15-20 minutes that um it was only the first 15-20 minutes that I was driving back home, and that's the only time when I was talking. I might just post it up back on my community post, just so then y'all can see that it seemed like it's a bug, when you go to sleep and you just thinking of like the energy that's coming through the phone. But that was my first time, and I was really kind of not nervous, but I just felt like it was just boring. But then, is it gonna let me fall asleep? Sometimes when people do that, they think too much of, like, say it's gonna start buffering while you go to sleep because people will start messing with your page. So that's kind of like what my thinking is of that day. But it actually went all the way through. Nobody messed with my page, and it just did that for me. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bevan? Salute to you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of let you guys know that you guys are not the only ones that are like dealing with some of the situations that what you guys think. There's similarity, and people are familiar with some of the things that get across through this thing. um yeah, it's only just for your time. You know what I'm saying? It's your time on your page. That's basically what it is. And yeah, when it gets to this point, I have to try and motivate myself to try and like do more, because I felt like it's not I'm overworked. It's just of how, like, when I was getting on here every day for at least an hour from my job, like right now, just to gain my watch time hours to get to 3,000. Like, this shit is basically you put in, your socialized, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not planned. Like I said yesterday, all this shit right here is foul to me when I get on my page. I don't say, oh, this is what I'm gonna talk about. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about my sister's daughter, or like I was talking to my daughter, and I'll tell her, like, some of these things I'll remind you guys. I'll say, oh, it's my daughter's birthday today. Stuff like that. But that's just like, okay, I gotta get into I gotta get into I gotta get, I don't want to say document it, but I just need to like remind myself, like later on I need a caller or something like that. Yeah, those are birds. That's a rooster over there, Mr. Boston Roosters. Yeah, it's been like that since I've been sitting out here for so many days, so many times. I know you normally see me inside, sitting in that table, and you guys can't hear the roosters and stuff like that. But that's one thing they do in the morning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But when I do plan stuff throughout the days, those are like when I cook. So when I cook, those are the things that I'll tell you guys, oh, this is what I'm going to be having. This is what I'll do tomorrow. This is what I'll have later. Check me out and all that stuff. But yeah. All right, heavy on Mamba mentality. See, the recording is almost kind of like the audio is not too focused on what's so close. It's not so close to me. It's kind of like it's a selfie stick, and it's posted up. So it's probably like 3-4 feet away. And during that time, I don't think you really hear too much of what you can't hear me. Like if I was snoring or something, I don't remember if I was snoring or what. you don't really hear. Let me go clock back in, okay? Because I know Miss Peacock would probably be like, that girl. That girl. Hold on. I gotta hide my oatmeal with this. Gotta cover that. Okay, so watch that. Vinegar in the kitchen. I don't know if there is. Okay. Most likely there is, but you know, you would have to ask them. Yeah. That door, if you're trying to get in that door doesn't open. No, I'm not trying to get in there. I'm gonna try. Yeah, y'all, but what is kind of keeping me to, what's keeping me to really kind of like being up on this is I got an email the other day. I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago. It was during the same day I got monetized, or I think it was the day before I got monetized. And the FICO credit score gave me an email saying that my credit score, they were like something, you know, good news. And then it said your credit score went up, and I was like, I automatically just clicked on that damn email. I said, oh hell yeah, because I think I lost like 13 to 18 points. So it was at 718 and it went down all the way to 706. So I'm like, huh. Oh, I lost like 12 points. 12 points. Or was it 703? Did it go all the way back down to 703? I think it was like 706 it went. So I lost like 12 points or some shit. So now it said, good news, your credit score went back, you know, like you earned, I mean, you earned, it went back up 6 points. I was like, oh my God, that just threw me into very much like, okay, my, you know, whatever that I'm doing is slowly kind of like, it's not telling me, it's just, this is just how it is, how it's going. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to think about it too much because, of course, I was down. But right after that, when I saw it go down, because I went to the car dealer, knowing damn well they said, here, you want the 25,000 one, you want the 22,000, or you want the $14,000 Kia? We put car notes on it. Which one do you want? Because I had 4 options: 200, 300 Accords, and 1 Kia. 100 Civic, 200 Accords, and 1 Kia. I picked a Kia that was 14,000. The car note was at 379. That's how low I brought it. But that was from the 3rd time they try to go back to the bank and try to make it go lower, because the car notes was like at 480 something. Then it was like at 430 something. I said, nah, bring it lower. I said, I'm only willing to just do at least $300. They brought it down to 389. I said, I'm still not doing it. I said, with the bills that I still have, that I'm still paying off of, I pay at least $900 off of bills. So now I'm only down to 1 credit card and my cell phone bill. My cell phone that I'm financing, and I'm still paying that bill, is $100 each month. So $54 to finance and $50 for my plan. And then I got my Macy's credit card at $1,700. My jewelry loan that brought my credit up, I used to have a 682 credit score back in 2024, 682. Now I'm at 700 because of that jewelry loan that's bringing me over 700. You know what I'm saying? So within just what, a year already brought me to that credit score. Once I'm past 700, that's when I know I'm official. Like, I can get to whatever, you know what I'm saying, that I want to get to. Basically, there was already like, go ahead, you can be at this apartment, go ahead, you can get this car. But I just don't like them taking points away type shit just because uh I'm looking for cars and shit like that. That's just what it's gonna do. Like, that's why I was like, man, and I wasn't even ready, but I was like, but I just wanted to see if I was able to. Yeah, sometimes it's like when you have your own kind, like, Filipino car dealer, they kind of really work with you. Like, they really help you and shit like that. If it was like an American, he probably would tell you some other type of language, like the way how they, kind of would bring it up like, oh, okay, if you had this, then they'll make you pay a little bit more for like some certain areas and shit like that through that bullshit. Yeah, I got one credit card left. That's at 1,700. So basically, I'm about to throw in 900. I'm about to throw in $900 to the jewelry loan. $1,300 on Wednesday on my day off, so I could pay off my state tax, and federal income is at 962 plus 288. That's 1,300. I gotta put that, deposit that 13, deposit another 900, and then uh, uh, pay my bills. That's around $700 with my storage, my Forever 21 credit card. The only thing I owe them is $70 out of 900 that I did 2 payments off of. So basically, yeah, I'm getting this shit done, and I'm working my way up. This YouTube thing right here, this is not for me to be cocky off of. I felt kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I gotta look after me. I gotta see who the true people who, sometimes could just really show support type stuff. And that's just all what it is. That's all what it's supposed to be. I want y'all to win too, you know what I'm saying? So people in the background type shit is like, oh, don't be mad because I was on her page. Like, not even don't be mad I was on her page. It's like, I don't know who y'all think y'all even will even really kind of, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing this the way how I'm doing it, this is not uh, where it's like I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? But mostly people just want to see that drama shit. That's why I try to stay away. But when I know that somebody got to pull somebody's coat because they doing too much, and they really do, then shit. It's like, that's the where y'all is like, how do you say, it's almost kind of like, it's like a sniper, you know what I'm saying? A sniper coming from a miles away, coming on somebody's page, because they don't come around too much, but they watching in the background for months and months and months. They come in every once in a while. Why? Because they always come back to that to that point where they get them. You know what I'm saying? People paying and shit, paying for just so you could pay for a friend. Hell nah, paying for a friend to come on your page so you don't don't fuck with the other page. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, really nice out here, Miss Peacock. Yeah, the sun over here hit hella different. Mm-hmm. So calm. Let me see something. Yeah. It's just like that dumbass bullshit my page is trying to do right now. My shit is buffering type shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Who the fuck is missing over here? Messing on my fucking page. Why did it have that? Oh shit. Yeah, that's that 415 510. That's that Bay Area zip code. So 415, that was back in the decades ago. 415 really stopped being 415 in like the year 2000, maybe like about 10, maybe 10, 15 years ago. Oh no 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 no. Like in the year 2000, I don't know. I know I looked it up, but I know it stopped around like say like 2002, 2001, something like that. Miss Peacock. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see DT Hope and Nikki Lee. They're not monetized yet, and they be doing like, I don't know. Like Nikki Lee, she was heavy on live streams, but I thought DT Hope too. But I know I've been probably longer than them. But in the beginning, I was really just uploading videos. So I really just was messing with vertical lives throughout the year of 2020, like late 2024. It's kind of probably when it really started for vertical lives, because that StreamYard shit, that was on for so long. Yeah, but I really need to pick up on this, I don't know, these contents that needs to be different, you know what I'm saying? For me, I'm not saying y'all. But it do cost money, just like how I was saying. You know, you got to pay a little just to kind of get in a little further, um, whatever, with ideas. If you got it, if you got plans and stuff like that. If you ain't just play, if you just kind of trying to do this, trying to do that, and then you ain't got like a little path, then it's just like, I paid a little bit just for that, and then but hey, that's just how it is. Koi fish. Um, I want to get a jade. Since I have a Buddha, I want to get a jade that's a koi fish. Because koi fishes are kind of like one of my favorite, like, just to have around as like, I don't want to say decoration in the house, but just something that is in, um, it's like, it's just like how you have those Buddha statues in yours, Big Chief. Mm-hmm. Happy Easter. Which one? The koi fishes? Which one is so pretty? Miss Peacock. The koi fishes or the flowers? Yeah, I don't know when I'll be Pocahontas, but Pocahontas was from way back. I know Pocahontas was dating a white man, but ain't no white man. And I'm talking about Disney Pocahontas, okay? She was dating a white man. Yeah, Big Chief, right. I have a few. I have the hand. I have the hand that goes like this. And I have the lions with the curly hair, the one that has like with the like that. My son is a Leo, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like in the temples of the Chinese, they have those lions that will go from like a palace that'll go from here and one right here. So I got that and it's gold too. And I got the hand that's gold. Um I really do like to do a lot of, theme in my place. Like when I used to have my apartment, I had a lot of LOVE, XOXO, you know what I'm saying, white flowers that are coming from the ceiling that has lights and shit like that. And I had like the little button where I turn it on so when I'm sleeping I can see white roses just hanging down from my ceiling and shit. I have like just yeah, so that was my theme. It was LOVE, XOXO, and 49ers. So basically everything in my apartment was gold and red and black. um yeah, gold, red, and black. And then now I feel like when I moved out I started buying a lot of the, but I had the Buddhist stuff before, like when my daughter was young. That's why if y'all notice that my page, the background of my on my channel, this one right here is it's a flower. And I had that since like 2010. So it's been like 15 years. I love the lotus flower. So that's just what that is. It's a lotus flower. And I had that. I never changed that. That was always my background and that picture too. So yeah, I'm into that shit. And even before, like when my daughter was young, I was into that. The hand where it has like the one and then like that. My daughter used to take pictures. Like when I had my apartment, she grew older. She started taking a picture of my Buddhist stuff, and she started showing her father, because her father is came onto Buddha, because he married a Malaysian that's in that type of religion or whatever. But yeah, I was into that shit even before he went to go marrying a wife that's into that. And I don't know, it just grew on to me. So that's why I have those, you guys. Yeah. And then like the lion, reminds me of my son, prosperity type shit. So yeah, we have the same kind of like interest, Miss Peacock and Big Chief. Like whenever y'all show me like those Buddhas inside your house, or like the picture frames that has something like that. Yeah, or like an elephant. Don't have an elephant trunk going in. That's it's not good luck. Always have a trunk of an elephant going up. That means it's good luck. Yep. I gave a piggy bank. I gave a piggy bank. It's an elephant and it had a trunk up. And I gave it to my ex El Salvadorian's niece. Her brother had a baby early this year, or I know the baby was born in Christmas, around Christmas time, and I wanted to give something, so I gave some baby cologne. It was some Johnson and Johnson baby cologne from the Philippines, and I gave an elephant piggy bank that had the trunk up. So that's for good luck. My little nieces, I call them my nieces, the ones that I do nails in Berkeley. Yeah, her brother had a baby. So, I really look at like my El Salvadorians like that whenever I come back to them. She's always going to be like my family, even though like I was with her, her uncle for how long? 2012 to then I started living with his sister in 2018. That's how I met my ex in Oakland, uh, the one that had the dogs. That was the security guard at a Chase Bank on Fruitvale in Oakland. Yeah, the one that's 8 years older than me. He's like what, 50? I'm 46 now. Well, yeah, I'll be 46 this September. So, um, He's 8 years older than me, so he's like 53, 52, 53. Green eyes. Yeah, he got green eyes. That's the, like, how all the females like him is because of his eyes. Green eyes. He is a green eye, but his skin tone color is exactly like Miss Peacock's skin tone color. Miss Peacock, you got that caramel skin tone color. That's exactly like how his skin tone color is, but a little bit darker, just a little bit more darker. He's in a little bit more darker side. So yeah, Josie, she's fast. Oh, thank you, Shannon. What you celebrating for? I'm really looking at the screen kind of crazy. Like, what is it? 10:54, you guys. I gotta come back in. Well, we got 3 servers today. It's always gonna be like this every Sunday. I already did my napkins. I did my flatware. I just gotta do my juices and desserts. So, not too much. I know she'll do it. Uh, May Moon. She'll probably put the desserts for me because she feels very, like, to herself. So she feels like she got to do everything herself. I feel like that too. I feel very independent, but I just do it so it can get done, so I can get out of here. Hi, Maurice Worth. You're back. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. How many likes have I had? I don't really kind of like expect my likes, but I just kind of like remind, my chat. That's all. I'm not tripping. If I can at least get 20 before I get out of here, I'm getting out of here in 5 minutes. Miss Peacock. Yeah, so I'll go back live later on. I'll get back live later on. I'll go make the pork belly. Bones, there's no bones, nothing like that. And yeah, I kind of felt kind of cool today, even though there was a little bit kind of like just the Indian lady and the Mexican lady over there. They're old, you know what I'm saying? They're like older. Like one's in like her 70s, the other one's probably like in her early 60s. They move how like they want to move, so I let them. But yeah, I gotta put more of my images up there. Oh, and mind you, those images were AI. So the flower and koi fishes were AI. I would just wish that they can give me better selections when it comes to the pictures, because that koi fish, I need it to be a little bit more like in the zodiac, where it has like fishes that's kind of swimming, you know what I'm saying, like upwards type. This one is just like, okay, going that way. What you mean flip-flops? Oh, there you go, Big Chief. Yeah, that symbol. Right. Miss Peacock is our interior decorating. Yeah, so me and her got a lot of good, and I noticed that that's what you said. Me and her got a lot of similarities when it comes to how we like put stuff in art, like our interests, how we like our food and stuff like that. But she don't like ketchup on her eggs. I do. That's one thing that I saw that was different from everything else. They telepathic koi fish. Hell not, Big Chick. You a scorpion. You a scorpion. So okay, all right. You want to be in the waters? Oh, ketchup is you. Okay. I got 2 minutes, y'all. I got 2 minutes. So, yep. She said, "Fact, no ketchup, no ketchup for me." Yeah. Oh, but D Nice, I did see you on my chat. I do have a memory when it comes to people that come in my chat. So, I remember who comes in, who has been here before, and I'm still trying to, kind of support this juicy later. A juicilator. I'm not no percolator. I'm a juicilator. So yeah, thank you, Shade. What's your name again? Shad or Shade. Thank you. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you. Um, um, Maurice, Maurice Worth. I seen you here before. Just on fries. I know. I get it. I get it, Miss Peacock. I got you. I know. Just on them French fries. What else ketchup is good on? I can't even think. But yeah. So more to come, once I really start like really kind of like believing in more of myself, of just like say that I need to not work too hard and just when I say, work smarter, not harder. It's always like that for me. It's just, I tend to it's not that easy when it comes to work, when it's just, I don't know. I really don't know how to say it. Not too many workers, and I think that's why. So I'm just gonna look at it like that. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I really could just cut off 2 days, Mondays and Tuesdays, and let me just keep my little Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings, and really just put myself into just my own self and start building. Because I paid off some of these credit cards, so it won't be so much. But what you want to do is still try and keep credit cards around to still still catch up to getting better credit scores. Whatever that I have now is not in too much where everybody has to focus on where I'm living, what I have, what I don't have, and all that shit, or what's bothering me, and uh, where people like my son talking about my son don't see me and all that shit. Like, nah, ain't none of that. So I'm going, y'all. I appreciate you guys. I'll tune in later. I'll go live stream later on today when I get off of work. I'll just go hit the little shower and throw this hair back, and I'll do my little quick. It's very quick. It's a very very basic. It's a everyday kind of meal that a lot of Filipinos do eat. So this is like nothing new. Um, it's pork belly with, it's a soup. Okay, so it's a pork belly stew, but it is the most, like, people favor for this shit. Okay, so I know it was raining a few days ago, and I got to my little, what was that loud shit? Oh my god, everybody tore that shit up in the house. They were like coming back to me right when I came back in the kitchen. They were like, oh Aaron, they were like, thank you, oh my god, it was oh lord. And I was like, okay, okay. So families over there, families upstairs, and all this shit, but I love to share. So peace, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay.